Hey guys, it is Duke, and welcome back to the episode of FadeCloud Skyblock. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. I know I am, and I'm glad to be back for another episode. So, yes, we've been doing a little bit of work. Obviously, not a whole lot, because you guys can see exactly what we've done. But I went ahead and built 4 pathways out on either side of this entire structure here in the middle, and it's sort of allowing me to get a picture of how big I can build without really running into too many troubles. We made a good observation here to stay away from the wall just a little bit. This is the end. I cannot build any farther out than this, but we're gonna work with that. That's kind of a good thing. So I've given myself like 16 blocks, including the wall, or the farthest out, not actually the wall, but that 16 blocks. And we have the end of this with 3 blocks on top, which I don't really know why I did that. I think I had some extra quartz or something, so I was like, you know what, we'll just put these here, and I guess they sort of allow me to see what I need to lay out or something. I don't know. I don't think they actually have any purpose, but I was gonna try to come up with a reason, and I just don't have one. So yeah, we've done all that, and I know people are begging me. They're like, Duke, what are you doing? Your first couple episodes have just been working on this, and yeah, it looks fantastic. Well, they actually never said that. But they did say stuff about the fact that I don't do anything that normal Skyblock players do. So we're gonna change that today, and today we're gonna start off building some farms. I think we're gonna start out with a cactus farm, just because a cactus farm is pretty easy. And it'll be good for us to have, and we do have some cactus in these chests. And I'm in the F1 right now, partially because, every once in a while stuff gets said in chat that, well, I try to keep my channel at least somewhat family friendly, so yeah, try to avoid some of that. But another reason is it's just so beautiful to look at without the GUI up, I mean, the shaders are just phenomenal. And I really, really love how this center shard looks, and I hope you guys do as well. But anyways, we're going to mark out where we can build, and I'll get to work on that. I assume I don't want it too close to this, because we're probably going to be doing some cool stuff with this. So let's take it out. Alright, so if we want the final block of this, alright, so we'll go out 8, 6, 7, 8, okay. 8 blocks in between, which is that, okay. And then this right here will be the farthest outside, so like that'll be a corner. And how big do we want this to be? Well, let's see. Water flows 7 blocks, correct? I believe that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's test this out. 7. Ooh, look how good that looks in this. 8. Okay, it flows 8. So we're going to want it to be 17 wide so we can have water flowing on either side. The one thing we do have to worry about is if cactus falls onto this block. Oh, it actually does. I was thinking since it was a source block, it wouldn't push itself. But it pushes me, so I assume it's going to push the cactus as well. It's not like I've been playing this game for nearly 7 years or anything. I should definitely know everything there is to know about this game, but man, I guess I don't. Alright, so we're gonna go, if we say this is where a wall's gonna be, right there. Okay, so we get, actually I think we want it back a little bit. I think we want it back a couple blocks. Perfect. Alright, so that'll be our new corner. Perfect. Alright, let's get rid of this, take all this cobblestone back. Alright, so we got, that's the inside. So this is our first block. We're going to go 8 total. Let's see, we've got 8 right there. Perfect. And then we're going to have our centerpiece here, which we'll just use glass for to mark off. And 4 more. 4 more. Did I do that? I did that right. Wow. Go Duke. Yeah, okay. So if we were to have blocks like this, just testing this out, just because I like to be thorough and make sure everything's going to work out. If we put it like that, Perfect. And we'll put a row of hoppers right there in the middle, and that'll work. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to try to make a decent-sized farm here. I don't know how big, but, you know, I feel like the bottom part of the structure, at least, is not something that people really care too much about. So I don't feel like I'm disappointing anyone if I go and build that off camera. We'll be back for the cactus part. Maybe the walls. I don't know. Not really sure what I want to do yet, building-wise, because we've used a lot of quartz already, so I almost want to stray away from quartz. Try something else. Maybe try some different colors. Bring it in, make it look all nice and fancy. But I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, there we go. I've been doing some work, and I think it's looking pretty awesome so far. You guys got to let me know what you think in the comments down below, please. Because, you know, I'm trying something a little new, but at the same time, I've sort of done it before. So, because of that, your opinions might vary. I might get some people who love it, might get some people who hate it. That's okay. But this is what we have so far. And I went with sandstone, and that is because, well, you know, it's cactus. It's a desert-themed build, so we might as well put it in the desert. I think we made great use of the blocks so far. It is a pretty small build so far. Okay, I'll just talk about size first of all, and it's small. I get that, but we're going to go very high up with it, and if we need to build another one at some point, we can. But I really don't need too much cactus right off the bat. You know, I just want to sort of get all the different farms going before we really master any of them. So we'll probably take this up a couple stories, maybe not too high, but enough to where we've got a decent amount of cactus coming in. So there's that. And a little bit about the build. It's very simple, as you can see. I just have these pillars at the corners and at certain parts in the middle to sort of stabilize it. And I used a lot of stairs to make these pillars come out and look like something. You can see all these little bits, I guess what's actually considered the top part of the stair, because on this side it is, but the little fourth of a block looks really good in that situation. You can see where it adds a little bit more detail that this build didn't have. Also, the slabs are huge because, you know, they're just so useful to use. If you look at them, these are actually slabs down here. So we've got the bottom part on top of the top part, which is awesome. Hi, Tom. I see you. Message Tom. Hey, Tommy. There we go. Talk to Tom in my Discord, which, by the way, if you've not joined the Discord, be sure to. It's down in the description below. I have a link to it, so go check that out and come hang out. We do have some fun times, so I urge anyone who wants to come hang out. Oh, we're lagging. Oh, what the heck is going on? I can't move. This is weird. My internet strikes again. Actually, it could be because of the fact that we had quite a bad storm today. So, you know, I don't really expect anything else out of my internet than just awfulness. And really, actually, I should not have been playing when I was playing earlier because, you know, you're not really supposed to play or be on a computer in a thunderstorm just for the fact that, you know, if your house does get struck by lightning, you can, you know, fry your computer. I don't know how often that happens, but I'm fairly certain that's actually a real thing, isn't it? Correct me if it's not, but, you know, I'm pretty sure that's more than just like an old wives' tale. I'm pretty sure that's a legitimate thing. So, yeah, could have lost my computer and my recordings that you guys have yet to see, but oh well, we haven't recorded that much, and I guess I shouldn't say oh well because I'd be out of a computer, and that would be horrible. I guess I have my old one, but you guys remember that. It wasn't all that phenomenal. Plus, yeah, I don't want to lose this new computer. I mean, I say it's new. I've had it for 7 months now, but that's still fairly new to me, and, you know, I've enjoyed the entire time with it so far. So, back to building anyways. I'm going to bring this up and make it a couple stories tall. And these couple next stories are going to vary a little bit from the base. I don't think they're going to be identical. I feel like that would be a little difficult, first of all, but also a little unnecessary. So you might not even be able to tell there's stories, I guess, per se. I guess there aren't any floors. They're just floors of cactus, if anything. But we're going to have a widened gap here. A little bit less detail, but more cactus, really. So I guess that makes sense. I guess that works out in a way it should. And I'm just going to continue around with all the green glass. I think the green glass makes the most sense. You know, it is a giant cactus build, so the green glass fits in well with the sandstone, I think. I don't know if you guys think those colors go very well together, but I think they do. So let me know what you guys think about that. And one more thing is you might have noticed the blue carpets down here. We've got blue carpets on the ledges, and that is somewhat of an homage to my Afterlife Le Cafe Duke, if you guys remember. Back when I was on Afterlife, I built a little cafe, and I used sandstone and blue carpet, and I built the entire thing out of that. So it was pretty crazy for the amount of different types of building blocks we used. But I really loved how that build turned out, and I know a lot of other people did as well, so I'd say that is a success. And really, you know, I just want to continue to try to build stuff like that, because it's going a little bit out of my comfort zone doing, you know, an all sandstone build, for the fact that, you know, most of the time when I'm building, I don't use sandstone. Sandstone is very, very unnecessary, I think, unless you have a reason to build with it. And I do know some people might argue with that and say, yeah, Duke, you know, you're wrong. You can use this in certain places, and I get that. I've used it with nether, not nether rack, but nether brick before, and I've gotten that to look good. Actually, I used that in my last season of FadeCloud when I recorded with Whitefire and Gaming, because we had a giant tower that used sandstone quite well. But outside of like those two instances, I really have not ever used sandstone, and it's just because you got to go to the desert really to get it if you're playing survival, so it's kind of pointless. Because there's other beautiful blocks to use in the game. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, build this up a few more levels, and I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, we are back, and I've got Uncritical over here, we got Viper over here. He decided he'd come on over as well. And I let everybody know I was going to record because people noticed I was online, and it's always so great when I get to talk to people, whether they're fans, friends. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of money coming in from Uncritical. But you know, it's just awesome to be able to come on a community server like this, and just and just be able to come on in, and experience just such a fun time. So yeah, really always do enjoy that. And as you can see, I'm just doing some final touches on this build, trying to figure out what I want to do, because we are nearly done with today's episode, and I know for a fact that if I don't get this part of the recording recorded very quickly, then we're going to have a very long episode, because I still have to put all the cactus down, which could take me a while. So if it does, this video could be like 20 minutes long, and I'm trying to stay away from long FadeCloud episodes, because I do know that people like the shorter episodes. And there we go. So that's a little bit of work done. I plan on continuing it, like I said, and we'll think of what to do at the very top eventually. But now it is time to come on in, and we're gonna put water, just unbelievable amounts inside here. Actually, it's not unbelievable amounts, but you know, enough to where is it miscellaneous? Yeah, I think so. All right, here we go. We got 5 water buckets now, which means we have an infinite source. So nothing to worry about. I don't know why we didn't just make an infinite source to begin with, but you know, I do things a little weird apparently. So we're just gonna take it as we go. We're gonna continuously. Oh, yeah, we need one right there. I don't know. I really can't tell with the shaders on, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's so wavy and flowy. So if it is, Oh, yep. We definitely need water there still. Yeah, okay. We can't take from the corners or else that'll go away forever. So okay, that's a source. Okay. I think we have sources on all of these, and they lead right down to where we want. And look how good that looks. Oh, it looks so good in shaders. So I'm going to go ahead, place down a bunch of cactus, because that is the whole purpose of today's episode, and I will be back with you guys. Alright, we are on our last layer of cactus for today's episode. I believe we have 4 layers of 32. So we're going to get 2 stacks. Should be per what should be a full harvest. So had, you know, cactus grown at the same time, we would end up with 2 stacks right away. But obviously it's not how it works. And look, we've got 7 just while working on it, so that's pretty cool. But there we go. That part is done. Yes, I understand there's more I can fill in, but this is all I have time for today, so we're going to just end off with that. And I think this looks pretty cool. I think I really do like how this turned out, and I hope you guys do as well. That's an okay screenshot right there. It's centered. It looks good. But I thank you guys so much for watching today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below. Tell me what you'd like to see next. If you're new to the channel or the series, be sure to subscribe. This has been Duke. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.